posted a video on YouTube in a hot minute. So I'm just gonna do a quick energy reading for the week, and this card is going to tell us the theme that we are focusing on this week. This deck is Butterfly Oracle of Life Changes, I think by Doreen Virtue. So let's just, okay, our theme for the week is courage. So I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards to see how we can be more courageous this week. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. I also apologize if this is not lined up properly on your screen. I'm trying something new out here with the filming, so we'll see what happens after I drop one there. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and I keep dropping my cards on the floor. The 8 of Wands. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles is telling me to be courageous this week. We need to remember a little bit to be in our own power, be grounded in our body, and to allow ourselves to receive. So allowing ourselves to say yes to someone being generous can be a little bit uncomfortable sometimes, because there are a lot of people, and obviously don't try to make this fit if this isn't you, but there are a lot of people I know who are a little bit on the people-pleasing side of things, and they tend to have trouble accepting when people are nice to them when they're used to the ones to always be giving and giving and giving, right? Sometimes we need to remember that it's okay for us to receive, and that it's safe for us to receive. That being said, the Page of Swords makes me think about like having good boundaries, or at least testing out some new boundaries. This is a reminder that like you can say no if someone is asking you to do something. And also like you can say no to receiving if it's something that you don't actually truly want. I would say like the no to receiving seems more like saying no if you're not receiving what you deserve. So like say you know that, say that your favorite dessert, and I'm sorry to my lactose intolerant people, I'm also lactose intolerant, so I get it. But say like your favorite dessert is a banana split, right? With the different ice creams and the banana and the cherry and the whipped cream. And someone's like, here, I'll offer you a single scoop of vanilla ice cream. And you're like, no. I love banana splits. The single scoop of ice cream, it's nice, but it's not what I really wanted, or even what I really asked for, you know what I mean? Don't accept something that feels like the bare minimum just because someone is offering it. Like I said, if you're someone who struggles to receive anything at all, obviously still use your discernment, but definitely try to be a little bit open, right? And so this 8 of Wands here, especially with the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, like the 8 of Wands is a quick moving card. It talks about momentum and movement, but we have 2 other cards here. One is talking about being in your body and being receptive, and the other is talking about having boundaries. So for me, this feels like a little bit more of a reminder of like, don't just jump to say yes or no, like immediately. Maybe take a little bit of time to check in with yourself. Is this something that I actually want? Am I trying to say no because I'm uncomfortable with receiving? Am I feeling reactive or triggered in this moment? All of these things are important things to consider when anyone is offering you anything. And again, I want to remind you that if this doesn't feel like your energy, if you're not someone who's struggles a lot with receiving, this reading might not be for you, and that's okay. But this definitely is more for my people who struggle to receive, because it does take a lot of courage to allow yourself to receive or to ask for help, even when you are the person who is so used to doing things for other people. Now, for my final card, I'm going to pull one of my Witchy Cat Oracle cards to get some good, some kind words for the week ahead. So we have this card, and it speaks about simplicity. Oh, and here's my cat. Sorry, I'm gonna move him real quick. I'm keeping that in there because that's absolutely hilarious. So this says, meet Momo. Wherever her friends fret and worry, running through endless scenarios, trying to outwit every possible problem that may or may not come their way, Momo places her paw gently on their hand and calmly asks, what if it could be simple? How does this be even easier for you? What if everything worked out perfectly? Momo always takes one thing at a time. With one sweet look, she can help declutter your mind of all your imagined stories that are hurting and confusing you. Slow down, reach for Momo's guiding paw, and let it be simple. So yeah, this it does feel like it ties a little bit in with that, like allowing yourself to receive. And even the courage, like it takes courage to allow things to be easy, to allow things to feel gentle when we're in a world where everything feels so harsh and scary and raw and cruel. So yeah, allow things to be easy and allow yourself to have the courage of allowing things to be easy. I love you all so very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.